Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Oh, that's loud. The following program is a presentation of the Mat Wrestling Network. Viewer discretion is advised. What's going on, everybody? It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for MWA Mat Wars here on the Mat Wrestling Network. I am your host, Matt Young, here with the Go Home Show before next week's MWA Spring Breakdown pay-per-view that's going to be taking place Tuesday night, April 6th, 1 week from tonight, due to this coming Sunday being Easter, and the Sunday after it being Night 2 WrestleMania. Anyway, as usual, we got 7 matches for you tonight. Main event, Thanos and Superman, reluctant partners teaming up against the White Ranger, Joe Biden, and the Black Panther. Opening contest, we got the Hulk in a handicap match taking on Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg from the Dank Odor. Last couple of weeks, Hulk's taken on Lil Wayne, lost to him in one of the biggest upsets we've ever seen that first time around, and just absolutely destroyed him last week in the rematch. Wanted to take on the other members of the Dank Odor. Dre and Snoop couldn't decide which one of them was going to take on the Hulk. I don't think either one of them were in too big of a hurry. And it was decided by the Hulk and approved by Commissioner Ron Swanson that we were going to see those two take on the Hulk in a handicap match tonight. Going to be forced to tag in and out, no 2-on-1 bullshit, but nonetheless, going to be a tough challenge for the Hulk coming up here in Charlotte, North Carolina. The regional banking capital of the world, according to something from Saturday Night Live a couple weeks ago. Alright. Getting things set up for that handicap match now. You know how it goes with the load times. As I'm trying to multitask and figure something out with these texts here. At least the overlay is working this time around for the Coronavirus Cup. This past Sunday night just mysteriously disappeared and we couldn't get it back. Alright. Almost there. Guess while we're waiting, now's as good a time as any to give a shout out to Jasmine and to Daquan. They're both awesome. And the music's about to kick in high gear. Music from Nick Pedigo, as always. Thank you for that. And in case Mario's watching, I was planning to shoot you a message later. Nick is working on getting that music onto Spotify, so you should be able to listen to it in the near future, and you won't even have to pay anything for it. Alright, I think this might be the first ever handicap match that we've had here at the MWA of any kind. As the arena is bathed in gamma radiation, dooming everyone in the crowd to a slow, painful death. The Incredible Hulk makes its way out for this opening contest. Again, we're 1 week out from the Spring Breakdown pay-per-view. First pay-per-view in 2 months due to having to take the majority of February off. Next week, we're going to see the world champion Thanos defend him against the man he won that belt from, the White Ranger Joe Biden. Women's champion She-Hulk putting her title on the line against Captain Marvel and Jessica Jones. We're going to see Captain America and Spider-Man defend the tag team titles for the first time. Against who? We're not sure yet. We got a #1 Contenders match coming up a little later on. We're going to see the former 2-time champions Thor and Loki trying to earn themselves a tag team title shot against the Power Rangers, the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger. Usually see Black and Blue Rangers teaming up together. Red Ranger normally going at it in singles action, but successful last week. If they can earn another win tonight, they get that title shot at Spring Breakdown. Snoop and Dre coming out here without Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne for those 2 matches against the Hulk came out on his own, so I guess it's only fair. For quite some time before Lil Wayne picked up that victory over the Hulk, he was kind of the black sheep, so to speak, of the Dank Odor. He was always the one taking the pinfalls in their tag team matches. Just couldn't win. While Dre and Snoop are having success in the tag team division. But now, after Lil Wayne has proven that he can beat the Hulk if only once, if Dre and Snoop lose this match 2-on-1, then oh, how the tables would turn. Hulk staying loose on the outside. Looks like he's all business here tonight. Lil Wayne beating him a couple weeks ago, that just unleashed the maximum rage from the Hulk. I mean, he's always an angry dude, but that pushed him to an entirely new level. As you saw last week in their rematch, where Hulk absolutely destroyed Lil Wayne. So I would not want to be Dre and Snoop tonight. Of course, we've got our referee, Stake McKenzie, here in the ring, as always. Senior official, the MWA only official, because we don't have the kind of budget to pay for multiple referees. Oh, Hulk right off the top, putting all his weight into that fist drop. That fist of his is bigger than the head of Dre. Ooh. Just DDTing the foot into the mat there. I feel like you can say this about just about every match that Hulk is in, but he's basically 2 to 3 times the size, double the height, double to triple the mass of any competitors in the ring with. And now an early cover. Only a 1 count there for the Hulk on Dr. Dre. Hulk wisely staying on Dre, not wanting to have to contend with 2 opponents. As long as he can prevent Dre from making the tag and keep this a one-on-one affair, only has to worry about Snoop Dogg coming in there to try to break up pinfall attempts or submissions. Oh, and Snake McKenzie almost got taken out by the Hulk there. big elbow right to the face. Hulk is just on fire here tonight. Stomping away now after the leg drop. Hopefully the audio is coming across okay for this game. It seems to have been an issue more so than with Fire Pro. Alright, just had to do a quick check on my phone. Everything sounds alright. Got NXT moving to Tuesdays coming up soon. There's already a lot of competition with WWE 2K19, so people watching NXT, lots of wrestling going on Tuesday nights. As Snoop, the fresh man, into the ring, clotheslining Hulk to the outside. Tradition here in the MWA for basically every single match to go to the outside for a lengthy brawl, taking advantage of the lack of countouts. Tried leaving countouts on when I was testing things out before we got started last year, and it's just, especially in tag team matches, and I would assume in handicap matches as well, too many countouts due to the bad AI. Uh-oh. Hulk smashing Snoop Dogg's head right into the announce table. What's he going to do now? Another, oh, right into the logo here. Oh, and a big lifting implant-style DDT from the Snoop. Dropping the Incredible Hulk right on the top of his head. Hulk ducks now, and Snoop catches him. Shot to the abdomen. Now Hulk down to his knees and on his back. Snoop Dogg thriving here outside the ring. And a Russian leg sweep taking down the Hulk once again. Oh, it's a unique backbreaker. Now another Russian leg sweep. Kind of like a choke slam grip into a backbreaker there. Hulk just cannot figure out how to gain his bearings out here and trying to get Snoop back in the ring, and that didn't quite work out. Now Snoop rolling Hulk in. To his credit, Dr. Dre did not interfere when Hulk and Snoop were brawling on the outside. Not that he needed to, with the way that exchange ended up going. Oh, just tossing Snoop halfway across the ring. Hulk was just beating the shit out of Dr. Dre. And once Snoop got in there, took it to the outside for a lengthy beatdown. Now Dre back in at covering a weakened Hulk. 2 count. That beatdown Snoop put on him on the outside really taking a toll here. Dre with a hip toss now. Snoop and Dre both posing in the crowd. Crowd loves him. Also big fans of the Hulk, but I know there's a certain segment of our fan base that's just terrified every time the Hulk steps into the ring. Doesn't want to have anything to do with them. Oh, Dre ducked. I thought he got caught at the top of the head, but now Hulk ducking that, and oh, a gorilla press. Dre's in trouble. No! A reversal into a DDT, and the Hulk's busted open. Uh-oh. No, Hulk is in serious trouble. Already at a 2-on-1 disadvantage. Now bleeding from the head. Dre setting up for that fisherman suplex. Can he get Hulk over? He does, but in the ropes. No count. Hulk caught a really lucky break there. Literally a rope break if that hadn't happened. Match could have been over. I'm not quite sure if Dre's looking to tag out and just can't get around. There it is. Hulk counters. Snoop goes going for that donkey punch that he's so famous for. Snoop not sure what to do there for a moment. Snapmare, then back to the feet. Hulk's got to look to counter. He can't afford to take any more damage. Now another cover. And another 2 count for the dank odor. Spinal tap right there. Snoop kick to the right to the back. Dr. Dre hamming it up on the apron. Oh no. Hulk continuing to take punishment. Now a nasty DDT. Snoop going for the cover. It looks like Hulk's under the ropes at the ref. Stag McKenzie counting, and it's over. Just like that. Wow. I don't know about that one. I want to see a replay of the pin. All credit to Hulk for lasting as long as he did after being beaten down on the outside, busted open, double teamed. Nice teamwork from Snoop and Dre as always. Gotta wonder what this means for Hulk's ongoing rivalry with the dank odor. 1-1 against Lil Wayne, now losing this handicap match, but obviously at a huge disadvantage given the rules of this match. Probably would have been a lot wiser for Hulk to take on these guys individually, but Hulk just wants to fight. Gotta believe this is far from over. Hulk is gonna be pissed. Especially seeing how these guys are acting in celebration after the match. Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, though, picking up a big win. Nice opener here on Mat Wars. Coming up next, we got our first women's match of the night. Beyoncé taking on Demi Lovato. A couple of weeks ago, we saw Beyoncé teaming up with Rihanna in the team that some fans have affectionately dubbed Beyoncé, taking on the longtime best friends tag team duo of Billie Eilish and Demi Lovato. Beyoncé and Rihanna picked up the win, much to the surprise of many, including myself in that match. And it was Rihanna pinning Billie Eilish in that one. So Billie Eilish challenged Rihanna to a singles match. Those two faced off last week with Billie Eilish picking up the win via the Billy to Belly, pinning Rihanna. And now tonight, both their partners clash one-on-one. Beyoncé taking on Demi Lovato. Once we get to the ring entrances, I will elaborate further on where this feud is headed after tonight. As that red bar just slowly fills up. There it is. Right now, as I said, 2 weeks ago, Beyoncé was able to defeat Billie Eilish and Demi Lovato in tag team action, with Billie Eilish picking up the win over Rihanna in singles action last week. Now as we prepare to watch Beyoncé and Demi Lovato go one-on-one tonight, I can confirm for you that 1 week from this evening, Tuesday, April 6th, at MWA Spring Breakdown, we're going to see a rematch of that tag team contest. Billie Eilish and Demi Lovato, taking on Beyoncé and Rihanna. Beyoncé looking confident as ever. She's gonna wrestle in those high-heeled boots. Both competitors coming out here alone, just like with last week, wanting to prove that they don't need any assistance in order to win. Here we go. Some chain wrestling to start out. As referee Stank McKenzie has not yet had his attention distracted by some sort of shiny thing in the distance. Bound to happen within a couple minutes. It's weird. And there we go. Oh, going for the knees in the corner and Beyoncé ducking out of the way. She's going to toss Demi to the outside? Oh no. Throw first across the ropes. And now a stomp that totally misses both these women wrestling in high-heeled boots. Put an eye out with one of those. Gonna have to go to Spotify real quick to get a link to share in the chat. This isn't something I prepared ahead of time, but I would like to share. Not really wrestling related, but my good friend and former co-host of this show, Nick Pedigo, the same guy that supplied the music that we play for all the desk scenes, countdown, and such. He has a new podcast. It's on Spotify. It's called Nicky Robbie Saves the World. It's pre-recorded, so you can't interact with him live, but trust me, it's 58 minutes long, and the whole thing, hilarious the whole way through. And he also brings up many incredibly insightful points on the state of the world and society today. Manages to eloquently express his viewpoints, but do so in a way that is incredibly entertaining, something that I struggle with myself, to be quite honest. So I definitely want to support him, and I wouldn't be sharing this if it wasn't something that I enjoyed personally. So there it is. If we had a match with Oprah tonight, I would have announced it during that, just because of how much Nick's mom loves Oprah, but no Oprah on the card. And I just happened to think of it a moment ago. Ooh. Meteora from Beyoncé. Shit. Oh, I thought she was going to whip her to the outside, but... Oh, Hurricane Rana that nearly wiped out Stank McKenzie. Lovato setting up Beyoncé on the top turnbuckle. We don't usually see this from her. Oh, a nice... kind of an arm drag off the top. Cover by Lovato and only a 1 count. Wow. Demi Lovato looking strong here against Beyoncé. And oh, they're headed to the outside, it looks like. There it is, drop kick right to the tits. Every single match I've seen ends up going to the outside. Beyoncé dropping Demi Lovato face first against across the apron. I'm sorry, the hardest part of the ring. Oh, and there's that neck breaker. Beyonce's won matches with that before. Is she going to pick up the win here? Got to get Demi away from the ropes. Beyonce now with the cover. Only a 2 count. But Beyonce's not done. Oh, counter from Demi. Nice side belly to back suplex. The Saito suplex, I believe. I need to brush up on my move names. Uh-oh. Beyonce with the counter. Demi Lovato. Bulldog. Right down to the mat. Face first, and Beyonce's feeling it now. Oh, but a sit-out spine buster out of nowhere. Both these women utilizing maneuvers that we've never seen from them before. Demi Lovato showing she's not just a tag team competitor. Oh no, another. Oh, this time a Hangman style neck breaker. Beyonce looks like she might be injured. Still able to hit that though. Now looking to finish things off with another straight jacket style neck breaker. Stacks up Lovato. That's got to do it. And it does. Back and forth contest from these two ladies, but Beyonce able to pick up the victory in the end. It took her 2 neck breakers, but she finally got the job done. And now we're evened up at 1 apiece in the singles contest. Billie Eilish pinning Beyonce's partner Rihanna last week. Beyonce getting the pin over Demi Lovato here tonight. Looking forward to next Tuesday. And we see the tag team rematch, the veteran team of Billie Eilish and Demi Lovato taking on the newly formed Beyoncé. There we see the first neck breaker. I'm not sure if the fact that Beyonce had to drag Demi Lovato away from the ropes, if that gave her time to recover, enabling Lovato to kick out at 2. But regardless, the second neckbreaker put Demi away. Here we see the finish. As Beyonce counters that. Oh, well, you would have seen the neckbreaker if the replay continued. Guess they figured the first one was enough. Crowd here in Charlotte, North Carolina, loving it as Beyonce celebrates her big win. Somebody holding up a Marry Me I'm Single sign. Alright. Next Tuesday at Spring Breakdown, we have Chewbacca defending his international championship for the first time. Chewbacca won that international championship in a tournament. The finals contested at an MWA international incident in Tokyo, Japan on February 3rd. That was our last pay-per-view. Chewbacca set to make his first title defense, going to be taking on Shazam. Shazam ended up winning a #1 Contenders match last week against the Megazord. But tonight, Shazam is going to go one-on-one with Chewbacca's tag team partner C-3PO. And a little bit of a preview. Chewbacca is not going to be ringside for this match, as per the request of 3PO. 3PO wants to get himself a piece of Shazam, do right by his tag team partner, but he wants this to be a one-on-one fight. That kind of been a theme in tonight's rivalries, but all due respect to C-3PO for that. Not sure it's the greatest idea, but it is what he is. It's the path he has chosen. We're about to find out if he's going to regret it or if we're going to see another big old upset. I forgot this was C-3PO's entrance theme. I think he's maybe had one or two singles matches before. Here comes the #1 contender to the International Championship. Shazam with a little bit of a mean streak lately, and it's served him quite well. Definitely excited for the sequel to Shazam, as well as that Black Adam movie. 3PO looking casual as fuck. Hopefully not too casual, because Shazam's got the power of 6 different mythological gods, or mythological beings. And C-3PO's just a protocol droid. An older one at that, built by a child. So, on paper this is a mismatch. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Ooh. Shazam getting pissed at the fact that 3PO took him down like that. Oh. Big chop from Shazam, followed up by the neckbreaker. Now elbows right to the shoulder. Oh no. 3PO's had his arm ripped off before it could happen again. Oh, punch right to the dick. That's the way to do it. Oh God, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Flapjack type maneuver, and Shazam landed across the ropes, but not even a one, really, not even a 1 count there. Wow. The overdrive, that's a move I haven't seen in 15 years probably. All kinds of moves being utilized tonight that we don't usually see from these guys, including a zigzag right there from Shazam. He's going for that Samoan drive. No, this time just a gut buster. Dropping C-3PO abdomen first right across the knee. I can't talk tonight. Been sleeping less than usual. And it's just catching up with me. Win or lose, Shazam's going to be fighting Chewbacca next Tuesday night for that International Championship. But obviously a loss would severely hinder the momentum he's built up heading into this title match. C-3PO having the advantage right now. But it just seems like only a matter of time before the tables turn. All it's going to take is one hard shot from Shazam. Oh, if he keeps getting countered like that, he's not going to be able to get it done. And of course, this. Oh, no. I stand corrected. Not going to the outside quite yet. 3PO with the cover. Snap McKenzie way out of position, and this is only going to get a 1. Oh, wait. No reversal that time, and a big knee from knee 3PO. Throwing up that too sweet. Kick to the gut. What's 3PO going to do here? Going for the lariat. Shazam ducks in a clothesline, taking 3PO out to the floor there. You know it happens in almost every match. So. 3PO tried to avoid this. I think he knows that he's out of his element here. Shazam already with a huge power advantage, able to inflict massive damage. Oh! Using the floor, barely any padding there. The steel steps, the ring apron, the post. But as soon as I say that, back into the ring they go. And now a nasty DDT from Shazam. That's how the Dank Odor ended up defeating the Hulk earlier on tonight. Is that going to be enough for Shazam to pick up the victory? Here's the cover, the 1, 2, and only 2. Just barely 2, and Shazam seems a little shocked by that kick out. Going for a donkey punch, but can't connect. Oh, and 3PO whipping on that Singer Splash in the corner. Shazam back up into the fireman's carry. This time he hits it. The Shazam driver. Stack him up with the cover, and it's over. 3PO looked pretty good for a while there, but the tables turned quickly as soon as Shazam took things to the outside, and 3PO was never able to recover. Jasmine says she loves both C-3PO and Shazam. I'm updating her on the show as she tries to figure out this T-Mobile MLB TV thing. Oh man, my caffeine's wearing off. For sure. Had my no explode before going to the gym, and yeah. Here we are 4 hours later. Shazam going on. The spring breakdown next Tuesday. Here you see the move that finished things off. The Shazam driver. If you can hit that on Chewbacca next week, might end up seeing a new MWA International Champion. Oh, and speaking of Chewbacca, oh my god, Chewbacca leaping right over C-3PO. Shazam somehow didn't see him coming. And that big shoulder block. Chewbacca is pissed. Shazam defeated Chewbacca one-on-one in a non-title affair a couple weeks ago. Then ended up defeating the Megazord to earn himself a title shot. Shazam's proven he can beat Chewbacca before. Is he going to do it next week? Oh, not if things go like this. Just over and over again. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Shazam. Chewbacca getting him up. Is he going for that knockout? No, that spear. Big spear. Referee Snake McKenzie just waving at him to get out of the ring. Now Chewbacca's setting up for the knockout blow. And checking the jaw of Shazam. He's out cold. Chewbacca sending a major message going into Spring Breakdown. It took him the better part of a year to become a champion for the first time, and now he's not looking to relinquish that gold anytime soon. Hey, my money's on Chewbacca for that. And speaking of next week, we're about to find out who is going to challenge for the Tag Team Championships. Former two-time champions Thor and Loki taking on the Power Rangers, this time represented by the Red Ranger and the Black Ranger. We've seen the Power Rangers come so close to becoming Tag Team Champions on a couple of occasions, and they just are looking to get past that final hurdle. If they can defeat a team that's won those belts a record 2 times. I guess we've only been doing this show for about 9 months, almost. So 2 title reigns is a big deal. If they can defeat them, they are well on their way to earning their first title. Either way, it's going to be an intriguing matchup. We've got Captain America and Spider-Man as the defending champions after winning those belts from Goku and Chuck Norris back at International Incident in February. And given that there are 4 creative guys in this match, it's taking a little bit longer to load, of course, but getting there. Even using the PS5 before, it didn't really seem to help a lot with the load times regarding the created wrestlers and all that. Like once you actually get past the initial load thing and hit start, then things move a little bit more quickly. But waiting for that red bar to fill up, not much of an improvement. So I just don't know. All right. All right, I'm just sending a link to Jasmine right now. Oh, perfect timing with the song ending when it did, eh? They're going to turn it into J Retro with my Canadian talk. Eh. Click the wrong thing. And here come the Red and Black Power Rangers. Again, the winner of this match goes on next week to challenge Captain America and Spider-Man for the MWA Tag Team Championships. Could be a huge, huge night next Tuesday for the Power Rangers. You've got these 2 going after the tag belts. Got the White Ranger, Joe Biden, attempting to regain that world championship from Thanos, the man that he lost it to. Lots of Marvel representation. But I guess that's nothing new here. And in case you don't tune into our other shows, we have the MWF, the Mat Wrestling Federation, Fire Pro Wrestling World, streaming every Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific time, same time as this show streams on Tuesdays. We just had our 2nd annual Coronavirus Cup pay-per-view this past Sunday night, the Coronavirus Cup tournament won by Godzilla. Godzilla earning himself a shot at the World Championship at Mat Mania 2 coming up next month. Gonna be in that main event. And Thursday night, on a special edition of MWF Mattitude, it's Mativersary, the 1-year anniversary. Our first stream was April 3rd of last year. So April 1st, Thursday night, our normal time slot, going to be an anniversary show. 3 championship matches and so much more. Live commentary from not just myself, but from Red Jed and Chris Coron. So make sure that you tune in for that, if that's something that sounds like fun to you. But as for tonight, we're about midway through the show. 4th match out of 7. I'm sure that Captain America and Spider-Man backstage watching this contest with great anticipation, trying to scout their potential opponents for next week. Obviously, Captain America and Spider-Man are pretty familiar with Thor and Loki, both from their exploits here in the MWA, as well as a long history of both friendship and conflict throughout the history of the Marvel Universe. Power Rangers are less of a known quantity, so to speak. Especially this team. I do believe that, last week was the first time the Red and Black Rangers teamed up together as a 2-man unit. They've been together in trios matches and 8-man tags, but Power Rangers looking to earn a tag team title shot tonight, and here's Jay Retro. Did I summon you or something? I just said A like before the match and mentioned your name, and then here you are in the chat, man. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. You're the first chatter tonight. Hopefully, you're having a fine Tuesday evening. Oh, and immediately, Red Ranger whipping Thor to the outside. We're 4 for 4. Oh, God. Way too short on that. Oh, damn. See, I only said it once, so should have said it twice more, and then I could have had some maple syrup. Damn. Did that work? Thor looking to... Oh, I thought he was going to take Red Ranger back into the ring, but no, going over those steps. Red Ranger fighting him off. And he sweeps the leg. It just got off work, eh? Oh, I said, hey, again. See, now you're just rubbing off on me. It's watching all your streams, man. I'm starting to talk like you. My night's going alright. Thanks for asking. Just kind of been a long day due to exhaustion, but managed to get through my workout and get home in time to get on here. Looking all disheveled and in desperate need of a haircut. Just enjoying calling the show tonight. Planning on probably getting on Super Mario 35 on the Switch after this. I'm an idiot, as I think I've established many times before, and I have horrible time management. And the way things have been going the last year and a half hasn't really helped with my mental state and with all that. But yeah, long story short, I kept meaning to get around to Super Mario 35, and I just never did until like 2 days ago. And it's fucking amazing. I mean, my hands were shaking, my arms were shaking, my palms were sweaty. Yeah, I'm not trying to go into an Eminem thing, but I was just addicted immediately. I knew I fucked up halfway through the first game. Like, man, I really should have been playing this for so many months. The joy of winning, it just feels orgasmic. My 8th game, I finally won. It was just like... But yeah. Thor tagging out to Loki and rolling to the outside to recuperate. You only get one shot to save this princess. You only get one shot to not listen to that asshole Toad. The princess is not in another castle. Castle is fucking... I don't know. I got nothing. I'm not a freestyle. Oh, I can freestyle the occasional, like, verse, just as in, like, 4-line standard basic bullshit, but can't do what you do. You're a pro. Oh, nice reversal there. Red Ranger dropping Loki with the DDT. That's pretty similar to Loki's low-key DT finisher, and maybe that's why he was able to absorb the impact and counter like that. Yeah, I know. Toad's not really much help. Like, so many possible castles. There's 7 other ones that we know of. Toad doesn't know shit. I love that meme where it's like the Ric Flair took the princess and yeah, I don't remember what it exactly said. That doesn't really translate well without seeing it. This guy's been fighting on the outside for quite some time now. Oh, and now Red Ranger busted open. An amateur enthusiast. Well, hey, you're incredibly talented and definitely on a much higher level than me. I don't know, I am too ridiculously white to be any good at rapping. Is Loki finally going to get Red Ranger back in? Because things are not looking good for that Power Rangers team right now. Hopefully I'll do something embarrassing on here that you can clip like I do on yours. We stall for hours and hours a day. Damn. Oh, spear from Loki out of nowhere. Anytime you put that much time into practicing something, as long as you're actually practicing properly and not just fucking around wasting your time, yeah, it's definitely gonna pay off. That's what I need to be doing with the guitar. Red Ranger headed up to the top. Is he going to go for that spin kick? Red Ranger took a hell of a beating, but now he's looking to land that knockout shot. Oh, and Loki saw it coming, ducked out of the way. The Red Ranger clapping to counter the suplex attempt. Loki kicked to the gut. Shit, 8 hours a day. Loki going for the... No, not the Loki DT. This time a suplex. Man, I never practiced 8 hours a day, so maybe that's why I wasn't very good. No, back to the outside. Oh, wait, no, Red Ranger going for the tag. I clearly did not understand these characters' motivations. Probably need to get some new strings for that guitar, because it's been so many years since it's been played regularly. They're still all intact, and there's no rust or grime on them. Hey, an hour a night, that's actually a good chunk of time if you're doing it consistently. Oh, the punt kick? What? I never saw that from Loki before. Holy shit, that's got to do it. Or not. Yeah, I saw that you restrung your guitar. Well, I guess, I don't know how recent it was now. Maybe, like, most of 2021 has been kind of a blur, so... Oh, all 3 of them, nice. It's just, I recall seeing something about how, I think, either you used Ernie Ball strings when you had tried, or when you normally use something else, or it was the other way around, and you normally use Ernie Ball and tried something new. Yeah. And Loki collapsing over the top rope and back to the outside. This match is going to end up taking up fucking half this show. Oh, okay, I always used Daria. Oh man, after all this time, I'm not even sure what strings are on mine. I want to say it's probably some Fender strings, but really not sure. Power Slinkies. I like that name. Uh-oh. Thor, is he going to look for that burning hammer? I think he calls a hot tag, looking to fire up. And the big power slam. Oh. Sometimes I just sit back and wonder. This is totally unrelated to the guitar thing, by the way. Um, how the hell I got here? I'm calling a match between Thor and Loki and the Power Rangers. A couple days ago, I did the Coronavirus Cup, and Godzilla beat Harley Quinn in the finals for that. Oh, man. Gotta get Red Ranger. Yeah, man, Red Ranger got busted open earlier, but he's had plenty of time to recover on the apron. Oh, and R-Truth's thing that he does that I forgot the name of. Pater, that's what Shelton Benjamin calls it. That'll work. And now Black Ranger, I'm sorry, tossed to the outside. Yeah, he is, but it doesn't look like he's going to get that tag anytime soon. Again, it's MWA tradition to fight on the outside, but this has been getting a little bit ridiculous. I can't remember what R-Truth even called. Maybe it was the lie detector, even though he calls a different move that now. Oh god, yeah, that was. I really would like to forget that era. The whole little Jimmy thing, just anything associated with it was bad. Well, almost anything. There was this one time when somebody, I think it was Curtis Axel, like attacked little Jimmy before the match, and R-Truth's reaction was priceless. Yeah, he definitely changed it multiple times. And when the little Jimmy thing did start when he was a heel, so that would make sense. Oh, wow, out of nowhere, Thor with that big sledge. Black Ranger really needs to tag out, man. But he's looking to hit his Falcon Arrow instead, it looks like. Maybe he doesn't need to tag out. Right in the middle of the ring, Stag McKenzie taking him back, man. Is the Black Ranger going to win it? Just like that, the Power Rangers, the Red and Black Rangers, are going on to Spring Breakdown to challenge for the tag team titles against Captain America and Spider-Man. I don't even remember the Truth Axe. Huh. Weird. It's morphin' time. Hey, you got the leader of the Power Rangers in the main event. And he's actually going to be in the main event next week for the world title, trying to regain it. The White Ranger, Joe Biden, challenging Thanos next week. He's going to be White Rangers teaming up tonight with the Black Panther to take on Thanos and Superman. So that should be interesting. Hell yeah, Shawn Michaels and Owen Hart. Those J Retro emojis. Gotta love them. I can do those too. Oh, I kind of forgot about this match. We got John Stamos taking on Batman next. Last week, Batman and Robin battled against Team TGIF, which consists of John Stamos and Steve Urkel. And Batman ended up getting pinned by John Stamos following a super kick. Who should be your third wrestling legend? Well, I'm not sure I'm the best guy to ask, considering I've been an affiliate since June of 2020, and I don't even have any custom emojis for my channel. And nor do I know how to make them at all. But, I guess if you're going 90s, Stone Cold is always a solid choice. But, oh yeah? Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, if it wouldn't be any trouble, that's another thing. I haven't really been able to figure out what, unless I use like just some of the actual wrestlers' something associated with the characters that we use in these matches. I don't know. Or maybe the channel logo. I have no image editing skills whatsoever. The few things that I have done in terms of creating logos and stuff like that has taken a lot more time than it probably would somebody who knew what they were doing. I'm pretty sure that I could only have one emoji anyway if it's based on number of active subscriptions. I mean, it's something that I was planning to try to teach myself how to do that same way, but it's just, I don't know. It's on me. I'm not trying to, deny accountability or anything. Just the way things have gone between. I got my computer in late September or early October, and had to spend a bunch of time setting everything up on the computer, figuring out OBS, transferring everything over from PS4 to the PC in terms of like the characters and all that jazz for Fire Pro. And then ever since December, everything's been kind of a shit show in real life. It's been fun. First time you hit 15 subs. Yeah, I definitely don't have that many active subs. Oh, no. Well, thanks for coming by, Paul. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Hopefully you feel better by tomorrow to where you don't have to go to the doctor. What's going on, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't feel like discussing it in the chat, but would like to message me or something, obviously feel free to do that. But I just want to, hopefully everything turns out okay. Yeah, this time of year, I don't know about for you, but allergies in tandem with asthma can be a real pain in the ass. My chest has been tight and a little sore lately, but nothing that requires me to go to the doctor, thankfully. Alright, man. Well, thanks for coming by once again, and hopefully you feel better very soon. Sure Brandy gets you some chicken soup. I don't know. That probably won't help. It's way too hot for chicken soup. Oh, Stamos missing wildly on that. Again, last week we saw Team TGIF, John Stamos, and Steve Urkel defeat Batman and Robin when John Stamos caught Batman with the super kick and pinned him. As a result, Batman challenged Stamos to this match here tonight, and back we go to the floor. Dark Knight 316 says, I just booked your ass into Arkham. Nice one, Jay. Speaking of Arkham, I got that Arkham VR. I know you hate VR. I didn't realize that until after I was mid-sentence, but got that on sale for $5 a while ago. I really need to try it out. Clapping the ears. Stamos trying to fight back. Yeah, you're right, man. Stamos is going crazy on the outside. Maybe he's got some tactics that Aunt Becky taught him, some jail fighting tactics. Oh yeah, I know it's just a personal preference thing, but VR is just, I just feel bad for people that don't enjoy it. It's just an experience that you can't get anywhere else, and I want people to be able to see how cool it is. But I mean, like, I've played There have been some VR games that I played where I just felt like shit afterwards because you really have to ease your way into it. And some people just like with 3D, some people just can't do it. Oh yeah, that was... I don't normally like horror stuff that much unless it's like a psychological horror, and I guess this had elements of that, but I actually did like Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, even though it's just like more jump scares and gory type stuff. At first, it was the roller coaster gimmick was making my stomach feel a little weird, but after I got used to that, it was a lot of fun. Oh, dude. Stuff that where you have to like fly around in space, like oh, I can't remember the name now. There's some game that was pretty fucking awesome on PlayStation VR that got shut down because it was online only. But yeah, Star Wars Squadrons is a good example of a current game. Just flying around in space, like doing the loops and shit. That can really, really get to you, just like where all of a sudden it's like your stomach feels like it turns over and you can get it all sweaty and clammy. Ooh. I'm not sure. I definitely haven't played that. Squirrel suits can fly down the side of a mountain. Oh, God, yeah. Batman going for the ankle lock. I hate heights too, but there's still something cool about being able to watch stuff like YouTube VR videos like skydiving and go on Skyrim VR and go to the edge of a cliff and just look down. Stuff like that's neat. If I go... It looked like Uncle Jesse was going for a flying forearm and he's gonna throw it on his face. Yeah, it's really tricky. There's a lot of things that factor into whether or not you're gonna have a good experience. Both aspects of how the person playing or experiencing it reacts to the technology, as well as the technology itself. Like if the frame rate is not consistent, or if it's just not quick, the refresh rate's not quick enough, that can really fuck you up. Uh-oh. I thought Batman was going for his DDT type thing, and it's going to be all over, but no, that time going for the butterfly suplex. Stamos fighting back. Again, a recurring theme tonight. Both these guys coming out here alone. Ooh. Dragon suplex out of nowhere. Batman going for the cover. Stamos might be done for. Referee Stank McKenzie makes the count in. 2.9, but not quite enough to get the job done. Now looking for a submission, kind of like a dragon sleeper here. I think that was a rope break. By the way, for anybody watching, check out JRetro86, J_Retro86. You can see there in the chat. Streaming on Fridays and Saturdays at 2 p.m. Pacific time, or sometimes later if he has to update Windows. Stamos with the nip up. And then Stamos is channeling some strong Shawn Michaels vibes. But right now he just got kicked in the face. And unlike Shawn Michaels, Stamos just did a job. Referee Stank McKenzie standing there with the scariest look in his eye. As Batman getting some measure of revenge for that pin he took last week. The one thing that I will say is John Stamos throughout this entire match, his hair did not once get out of place, and that is all due to his extensive hair care regimen. He spends so much more money on hair care products every month than he does on supporting his own children and all that. Peach control ways, well. Hello there. That's an interesting way to introduce yourself. Hope you're having a fine Tuesday evening. You just witnessed Batman defeat John Stamos. Man. I need more caffeine to keep me up all night. I don't know how you do it, Jay. Drinking coffee midway through. Well, when you're doing the nighttime streams anyway. Only 2 more matches left to go. I used to do that. I can't do it anymore. I can't drink coffee at all anymore, really. But Batman's really milking this fucking celebration. You dream at light speed. There used to be a time when I'd go for like way too long, like 20, 30 hours without sleeping just because, well, it might have been due to the Adderall. I don't know. Either that or youthful exuberance. But I'd just be exhausted half that time and try to drink coffee to stay awake, and sometimes it would put me right to sleep. Oh, you're welcome, man. That's the least I can do. Coming up next, we've got Captain Marvel taking on She-Hulk. That was supposed to be the Women's Championship match coming up next week at the Spring Breakdown pay-per-view. Captain Marvel has been fighting, well, for 6 months or so, really, to try to earn herself a Women's Championship match. She finally did that, but then ended up taking on Jessica Jones last week. And Jessica Jones, by beating Captain Marvel, was able to earn her way into that title match, making it a triple threat coming up next week. Hell yeah, Jay, this riff is awesome. This music is by my friend Nick Pedigo, who used to co-host this show. I've been friends with him since 1998, and I've got 4 or 5 of his tracks on the playlist here, with more on the way. He hasn't made it available yet to the public, but as of last night, Nick said that he's looking to get his stuff onto Spotify. He actually just put his first podcast on Spotify, so apparently he knows how to get stuff uploaded on the platform now. I'll pass along that praise. And if you want, I can let you know whenever he does get his stuff on Spotify so you can check it out. Captain Marvel replicating Jay's ring entrance, doing the splits. Oh, alright, yeah. Yeah, I'll let him know. He usually just plays some instrumental stuff, so that might be something he's interested in. I'll find out. Just been recording everything himself with his Chromebook and some sort of version of Fruity Loops Studio. Captain Marvel and She-Hulk, these two are best friends. Oh! But they are not going to take it easy on each other tonight. After Captain Marvel lost to Jessica... Another DDT, Jesus. After Captain Marvel lost to Jessica Jones last week, no longer has that one-on-one title match. Now it's a triple threat where You don't have to be pinned or submitted to lose the match. Oh yeah, yeah, I turn off the camera during the entrances. Unless it just disappeared randomly. Then I don't know. Oh, man. Probably better without the camera, to be fair. I just don't want to block anything off. Let's see. There we go. Sorry, trying to multi. Yeah, right. No, it's better when I do the Thursday shows and I have Jed and Chris next to me to distract from my face. Right now I need a haircut, a beard trim, and shape. It is what it is. Oh. She-Hulk taking it to Captain Marvel. This is going to be her first women's championship defense coming up next Tuesday night. She-Hulk took that title from Wonder Woman back at International Incident. Another DDT. These two. She-Hulk had a couple of her own earlier. Now Captain Marvel. Alright, sorry for the distraction. I've got the chat on the screen, but it's just like really hard to read it depending on what's going on in the ring. But hey, at least the chat and the overlay are showing up tonight, unlike on Sunday. I guess OBS wanted to keep with tradition. We didn't have an overlay for the first Coronavirus Cup last year, so why have one for the second? Oh, neck breaker off the ropes there from Captain Marvel. And the women's championship belonging to She-Hulk not on the line in this match. Got the triple threat title match next week, so this is just for bragging rights. And at the same time, any kind of damage inflicted could carry over into next week. Uh-oh. She-Hulk with a kind of jaw-jacker or stunner type maneuver there. Dropping Captain Marvel down to the floor. And we are 6 for 6. With matches going outside of the ring, because they just fucking love that. So it looks like we've got actually the full card set for next Tuesday's pay-per-view. Normally the pay-per-views are on Sundays, but due to Easter and WrestleMania, Sundays weren't really available. So, show's going to be next Tuesday in place of Mat Wars in our usual time slot. I've received word that She-Hulk's cousin, the Incredible Hulk, after losing that 2-on-1 handicap match to the Dank Odor earlier on, to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, the Hulk has challenged the Dank Odor to a 6-man tag team match coming up next Tuesday night. If they accept, it's going to be the Dank Odor, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Lil Wayne taking on Hulk, as well as Iron Man and Doctor Strange. So hopefully we'll have word on that before the end of the show tonight. She-Hulk countering the Superman punch and down to the airplane spin. Believe it or not, she's used that to win matches in the past, including that women's championship, and only a 2 count here. In addition, next week, That tag team match I mentioned earlier, Billie Eilish, Demi Lovato taking on Beyoncé and Rihanna in a rematch from 2 weeks ago. We've got Chewbacca defending the International Championship against Shazam. Captain America and Spider-Man making their first defense of the tag team titles, taking on the Red and Black Power Rangers who won earlier on tonight. And then Thanos defends the MWA World Championship against the man he defeated for it back in Tokyo, Japan, an international incident, the White Ranger, the President of the United States, Joe Biden. We're going to have the President of the U.S. teaming up with the King of Wakanda in our next match here tonight. After a spear and a stomp, Captain Marvel with a cover and only 2. Captain Marvel starting to get a little frustrated, and this is what happened last week. Hit a number of high-impact maneuvers on Jessica Jones, looked to have the match won, couldn't get it done, and just both taking the time to complain to the ref, as well as appealing to the crowd when she was able to connect with a big move. Both of those behaviors really worked to the detriment of Captain Marvel. She's lucky that her title shot wasn't on the line in that match. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Captain Marvel has She-Hulk literally inflated on the ropes looking for that drive-by, and she hits it right to the side of the head. One of the most lethal maneuvers in the MWA used by numerous competitors. Almost always gets the win, and this time is no different. Right as Jay Retro goes to grab a coffee, Captain Marvel has just defeated the women's champion, proving the point she set out to prove here by making the challenge for this match against her best friend. Again, this was originally supposed to be the championship match coming up at the pay-per-view. And Captain Marvel has just become the first woman to defeat She-Hulk since She-Hulk won that belt. And next Tuesday night, who knows how it's going to go. She-Hulk could lose the championship, without being pinned or submitted. Captain Marvel does not have to be defeated either, and her title shot could just go up in smoke. Should be a fun triple threat match next week, though. Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Jessica Jones, all close friends, all superpowered individuals, slugging it out for that MWA Women's Championship. There you see that big spear that almost won Captain Marvel the match earlier. Coming up momentarily is our main event, tag team action. Reluctant partners on both sides. And I just realized, I guess mentally I blocked it out. Fucking Charlotte Flair's theme playing. Doesn't play during the entrances. It only plays during the celebration. No matter how many things I change. Anyhow. Reluctant partners in the main event. Superman teaming up with the world champion Thanos to take on the Black Panther, former world champion himself. And the man, we got a lot of former world champions in this match. The man challenging for the belt next week, the White Ranger, the President, Joe Biden. Once again, going back to the Nick Pettigo tunes as we wait for this one to load up. It'll be our last show of the month of March. Coming up April 1st, this Thursday night, in Fire Pro Wrestling World, a special edition of MWF Mattitude Madiversary, the 1-year anniversary of the channel. 3 championship matches, plus Captain America versus John Cena, as well as the rubber match in the rivalry between New Jack and The Undertaker, and a whole lot more. That's all coming up Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, with live commentary from not just me, but from Chris Coron and from Red Shed. And that is going to be a doozy. It's been a huge week for the channel, man. We had the go-home edition of Magnitude this past Thursday night. Sunday was the Coronavirus Cup pay-per-view with Godzilla winning that tournament. Tonight, MWA Mat Wars with J Retro in the building. And then, on Thursday night, Madiversary. And it was all set to conclude with a pay-per-view on Sunday, the Spring Breakdown, but nope. Due to Easter, that's happening next Tuesday. That's where you're going to see Joe Biden and Thanos collide in the main event with the world title on the line. It would be really nice if this match didn't take so fucking long to load, because I'm running out of things to say. Repeating the card 3 different times. Hey, got my Retropalooza King of the Ring trophy from winning the No Mercy tournament October 2019. Still in the background. Oh, there we go, finally. Load time of a minute and a half. Superman representing truth, justice, and the American way. Haven't really seen a whole lot of Superman recently. He's been, he's kind of fallen down the card a little bit from the days where he used to be a perennial contender to the World Championship. And I can confirm here during Superman's entrance, our final addition to next Tuesday night's card, we are going to see a one-on-one match between Superman and the Black Panther. So that rounds out our 7-match show for next Tuesday at MWA Spring Breakdown. Coming up, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday, April 6th. And here he is, folks, the world champion in the MWA. In Tokyo, Japan, Thanos took out the White Ranger, Joe Biden, to begin his reign of terror atop the company. And I do believe this is his first actual ring entrance since winning that title. Hasn't bothered to grace us with his presence here on Magnitude. Mat Wars. Haha! Magnitude's Mother Show. And it's also got Thanos on it. If you're into Fire Pro, you can tune into that. The version of Thanos in that promotion is the international champion there, and is going to be defending the belt against Colossus on Thursday. Whole different continuity, whole different ball game between Fire Pro and 2K19. Thanos in an homage to Randy Orton taking 27.3 years to walk to the ring. I didn't think about the fact that they were not going to have tandem entrances. Alright. Superman and Thanos standing side by side. It'd be interesting to see if they can actually get along, though. And again, you would say the same for the opposite team. Black Panther has not been the same. He fought so long, so hard for that, to become the world champion for the first time, only to have it snatched away in his very first title defense by the White Ranger, Joe Biden. You're about to see the King of Wakanda and the President of the United States teaming up Where else are you going to see that but here on the Mat Wrestling Network? Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Once he takes the helmet off, you'll see. Oh, surprisingly agile for a man in his late 70s. But I guess that's what the power coin will do to you. Came here to the MWA when the Power Rangers were feuding with the MAGA powers. Saw the Megazord abandon the Power Rangers, join up with Mike Pence and Donald Trump and Kanye West, form the MAGA powers. Ended up retiring the Green Ranger. Power Rangers needed someone to take its place, and you're looking at him. We got Superman and the Black Panther going at it in the ring again. These two facing off next Tuesday night. MWA Spring Breakdown, their first ever one-on-one match. Getting a little bit of a preview of that action as Superman locks in the half Boston Crab. Stank McKenzie right down there to check, but Black Panther is certainly not going to submit to a maneuver like that, not at this point in the match. Now Panther looking to tag out, and here comes the White Ranger Joe Biden. Didn't think Superman was going to stay down from that. Kind of caught me off guard. Oh, and unique elbow drop there from the White Ranger. White Ranger Joe Biden has only lost one match in his MWA career, and that was, of course, to Thanos with that World Championship on the line. Has an opportunity to avenge that defeat coming up next week. And there is a chance that he could get a pin over Thanos right here tonight in this match, depending on how things go. Biden fired up, not quite sure why Thanos is clapping. Maybe he likes seeing his opponent look strong so that when he hypothetically beats him, he'll make Thanos look better by comparison. That's all I got. Superman with a fireman's carry to Biden and a flapjack drop in the White Ranger right on his face. I never did understand why the White Ranger and the Black Panther, for that matter, choose to remove their helmets before competition. I think that leaving those on would prove advantageous. In fact, the other Power Rangers leave theirs on, so Biden's the only one that shows his face. Oh, and Superman is bleeding to answer the question that was posed by Batman in Batman vs. Superman. Do you believe? Yes, you do. Batman victorious earlier tonight. Is Superman going to be able to say the same? If any of you in the chat happen to check out the Snyder Cut of the Justice League, let me know what you thought of that. Well, I know Jay did, but anybody else? I wasn't expecting to like it, but I did. Oh, what the? Joe Biden just blatantly telegraphed that springboard maneuver there, and Superman effortlessly moved out of the way. Biden crashing and burning. Now we got a preview. No, we don't. Biden tags out to Black Panther. We were about to have a preview of the main event from next week, but Thanos stomping the Black Panther, going to the cover. Now it's Thanos and the Black Panther. These two have fought many battles in the past. And now just trying to rip the head off of T'Challa is Thanos. Superman continues to bleed on the outside, on the apron, I'm sorry. Thanos whipped in the corner, but Black Panther wastes too much time allowing him to recover. Are we going to see them go to the outside? It's MWA tradition, but no, Thanos able to avoid that, at least for the time being. Thanos in trouble now in the corner of Biden and Black Panther. We're going to see a double team maneuver here. No, an awkward looking elbow there that I don't think he caught all of that. And clearly not, as Thanos able to fight right back. Oh, donkey punch now, and Thanos going, is he gonna hit that infinity slam? And he does. Just like that. But no cover? Thanos has won countless matches with that maneuver, and he elects not to even go for a cover, perhaps choosing that approach due to the fact that he was over in the opponent's corner. But now, teamwork here between Thanos and Superman as they utilize that unicorn stomp, tagging in and out. T'Challa taking a beating here in the corner. And now the Irish whip, Superman drop kick right to the chest. Oh my god, Thanos gyrating, swiveling the hips. And it's because he can't get around the big guy, giving Biden time to come in and break it up. But now Thanos chucking him to the outside. Finally, we get a count from the ref. Trying to get the illegal man out of there. Oh, Superman's already been busted open with those claws. Now a nice float over into a DDT. Black Panther likes to utilize that scissor kick. The Superman trying to keep Panther down. Trying to get the Superman punch of his own. Oh, and that DDT is going to work wonders. Superman accomplishing his goal. Like how Thanos just moved out of the way. I'm not going to stand there when Superman's fucking charging. I saw what Thanos watched the Snyder Cut. Like, I gotta see what this motherfucker Darkseid is up to. He seems like we seem like we got a lot in common. Superman hammering away at the Black Panther with elbows, working on that shoulder. Superman doesn't seem to be too badly affected by the blood loss. Seems to maybe have slowed or even stopped now. As you can still see the blood across his forehead. Both Black Panther and Superman looking to make tags. Or are they? Thanos begging for it, but Superman... Oh, Superman just refusing to tag out, thinking he could do it on his own, perhaps. Superman on the ropes, and now the White Ranger Joe Biden leaping to the outside, dropping leg dropping with cat-like quickness back into the ring, but still no cover. Just spasming wildly with that elbow drop. Now pointing to the sky. What's he going to do here? Oh, he's going to get knocked on his ass, apparently. Now Superman, he's got to be setting up for that Superman punch. Oh, the Superman clothesline variation this time. Goes for the cover, and Thanos in there to protect. Oh, only a 2 count, though. Thanos leveling. I'm not so sure that Black Panther was even making an effort to get in there to break things up. Black Panther has... I believe he has respect for Biden as a leader, but not necessarily as a wrestler. But I can only guess. I don't speak for these guys. Panther's still down on the floor, though. Biden going at it all alone against the world champion, but right now Joe Biden looking for that kill shot. Oh no! Thanos saw it coming a mile away. I think he was looking for the Claymore that time. But a nice leaping clothesline there. Biden continuing to fight back. He's got his title shot next week, but a win over Thanos here in this tag team match would just send a huge message. stopped dead in his tracks there. What's he going to do here? Tornado DDT right in the center of the ring. Cover him. Come on. What's he doing? So many questionable decisions here. Thanos hitting the Infinity Slam, not going for the pin. Biden with all sorts of... Oh, what is this? The Superman punch from Thanos? What? Oh my god. Thanos trying to show up his own partner by stealing his finish. And Superman, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the blood loss is still affecting him. He's kind of stumbling. Oh, the Superman punch from Biden. Everybody's fucking hitting Superman punches except for Superman. What? But not going for the cover again. Biden electing to wait till Thanos gets to his feet. He's going for that spinning heel kick. No! Thanos saw it coming. Same thing happened back in International Incident. Biden trying to retain the title, went for the spin kick. Thanos blocked it, sent him down to the mat, and ended up winning that belt. But now we are 7 for 7. Every single match has gone to the outside. No countouts here in the MWA. Thanos just got thrown right into the pointy part of the steel stairs. Black Panther going for the donkey punch on Thanos. Now he's finally... We don't usually see guys helping their partners when they're outside the ring like this, so... A little bit of a refreshing change of pace. He's got the one shot in, though. Biden's still dizzy, but able to recover in time to counter that and send Thanos face first careening into the turnbuckle. What's... Quite sure what Biden is doing, but the crowd seems to love it. Thanos not a fan, though. Counter after counter as my chair still keeps lowering despite me not trying to do that. We're finally back in the ring, getting down to the nitty-gritty of things as Superman continues to just struggle with remaining conscious there, it appears, on the apron. Black Panther wants that tag, and he gets it. Biden needs time to recover. Oh, a unique double-team DDT maneuver, and now we'll do a wheelbarrow-style suplex. I have never seen that before. Not just from these guys, but in general. In the game, in real life, none of it. Oh, Thanos caught him. Thanos catching Black Panther, the gut wrench out of nowhere. Remember, earlier on in the match, Thanos hit his Infinity Slam finisher on the Black Panther. Did not go for a cover. This time, powerbombing now to a jackknife type cover. And that does it. Superman hammering on Biden. And the reluctant team of Thanos and Superman picking up the victory here. The world champion Thanos getting the win. Here you see the replay of that Infinity Slam very early on in the match. Even though there was no cover after that, I think the damage inflicted by that maneuver definitely played into Black Panther getting defeated at the conclusion of the contest. I don't know if Jay's going to be back from getting his coffee by the time we go out there. We shall see. Thanos and a bloody Superman celebrating a victory here tonight. And if Thanos can do the same next Tuesday night, he will retain that MWA World Championship. Alright. Now I turned into Matthew McConaughey. I guess that about does it for this evening's edition of MWA Mat Wars. Again, this Thursday night, MWF Mattitude Mativersary, the 1-year anniversary show in Fire Pro Wrestling World. Myself, Chris Coron, Red Jed doing commentary, 3 championship matches, plus Captain America versus John Cena, New Jack versus The Undertaker. And then, coming up next Tuesday night, right here, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific, same time all our streams are, we have MWA Spring Breakdown, the pay-per-view here in the MWA WWE 2K19. We're going to have Thanos defending that World Championship against the White Ranger Joe Biden. Chewbacca putting his international championship on the line against the #1 contender Shazam. Captain America and Spider-Man, the MWA Tag Team Champions, going to be defending those titles against the Red and Black Power Rangers. And the Women's Championship Triple Threat, She-Hulk, puts her title on the line for the first time against #1 contender Captain Marvel and the woman who earned her way into that title match last week, Jessica Jones. All that, so much more, including the Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, and Doctor Strange against the dank ogre group of Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Lil Wayne. Billie Eilish and Demi Lovato are going to be taking on the team of Beyoncé. Tune in next Tuesday night for that. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here tonight, for participating in the chat. Had a lot of fun. Really enjoyable show to watch, to call. Hope to see you next time. Have a great rest of your Tuesday evening. Good night, everybody.